Uh-oh. So just a quick update on this machine. You may remember we had rewind issues, and I've improved them. I've improved the rewind. I was thinking it was the upper drum, even though it's actually not that worn. But if I press stop, probably won't do it now, but press stop. Hear that noise? Like rubbing noise. That, oh, yeah, we've got some weird things going on with the eject as well. Let's try that again. There we go. Yeah, so I need to look into why that's a problem. But I think it could actually be down to this idler. I think that's why this is failing as well. This idler tyre, this new one, is actually a little bit too big. It's too thick. It's actually catching. See, there's that noise. It's actually catching on the tyre for the take-up. And that's what's jamming it for eject as well. It's causing the spool to actually be braked by this, especially if the heads are still revolving. So, yeah, how I get around that, I'm not too sure. I don't believe there's an adjustment for this, for the proximity to the spool, but we'll see. May well be. That's something I'll have a look at in a minute. And the other problem we've got is the clock. So I thought not being able to do the tens of minutes was down to the switch, but it is actually okay. So if I just place you somewhere there and put the meter to one side, and I'll just go on the one side of the switch. I don't have to press clock to demonstrate this, but if I press it, you can see there's 2.5-ish volts when I press the switch. So the switch is working, and that's doing everything it needs to do, but it's not advancing the tens of minutes. So I've got hours, and I've got minutes, and I've got the second reset. That's fine, but tens of minutes I can't change. So I've probably got a bad chip. I've lifted this up and I've just checked through to make sure there's no bad joints or anything. I've disturbed anything that I shouldn't have, and I don't appear to have. But yeah, I think I've got a bad chip. Where that signal goes in, it's not being interpreted. Basically, it's not being picked up somewhere in the logic for that switch. So I'm going to have to look at that. But yeah, let's fast forward. I seem to remember I've had this before with this kit from Star. And I can't remember what I did to fix it. I think I actually took a little bit off the off this idler tyre, the small one, just to reduce its thickness just a little bit so it matches the original. But what will be interesting is to actually sort of take that one off and just have a look to see if it is actually thicker, because I think it's going to be. I'm almost tempted to rubber renew this one. I think that's what I've done. Rubber renew this one and then put it back in, because it's rubber against rubber, and this is actually still quite good even though it's a bit shiny. So I don't know, we'll see. Let's crack on. So the first thing I thought that I'd look at is this idler tyre issue, and you see there's little bits of rubber in there already. But taking off the one from the kit, it is ever so slightly, I don't know if you can see that, ever so slightly thicker, and that's what's causing it to foul the spool, and basically it's going fast forward. It's going in rewind. It's trying to go fast forward as well. So yeah, that's why we've got the problems. So two ways I could fix this. I could shave this one down, and yeah, I could do that. But I do actually have this one, which it's from I think it's from a C7 actually, and it's not too bad. So I'm thinking I'm going to just stick some rubber renew on there. I think that'll be fine. Just because it's rubber on rubber as well. If it was like this side that I was trying to renew, I'd be a little more sort of hesitant to do it. But as it's rubber against rubber, with a bit of rubber renew on there, and it's not bad actually, but I think just to bring it back, that will sort it. So yeah, I'll get and do that now. Definitely want to wear gloves for this stuff. It's horrible stuff. So yeah, and I always put the anything I use, wrap it up so it doesn't stink the place out as well, because it will. So yeah, I'll get that put on and put the top loading system back on, and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, that's the one that comes in the kit. So 2.21, and the original one is just over 2. So yeah, it's just that little bit extra. Yeah, 2.3. So that little bit extra is causing all the problems. So yeah, that's certainly worth knowing. It's not much you'd have to take off, but I think I'll just contact Star and just say, can they make them just a little bit thinner, and then it should all be good. So it needs to really be 2 mil thick. So yeah, let's see what they say. Okay, so top loading system's back in. Lace it up and press rewind. Yeah, you see that's a lot better. It's not touching the spool at all. It's just literally that fraction of a millimetre is enough just to cause problems. So let's try cassette, and that should be now perfect. And then we'll see what the fast forward's like. Yeah, that's really good. A little bit of noise coming from one of these, I think. Or it could be the cassettes. So I seem to remember this cassette is getting a little bit noisy. And fast forward, it's absolutely fine. Super. So yeah, you see it's not leaving the tape loop. That's a top tip actually. And somebody did actually mention in the comments for part 2 that they had a similar issue with their C7, which is actually interesting to know, because I wondered if maybe I just had a freak tyre that was a little bit thicker than they normally are on the kits. But no, as soon as he mentioned it, I thought, there we go then. That's what it will be. So yeah, it sort of proved it really. So yeah, let's get this clock out and see what's going on with this button. The tens of minutes. Let's crack on. So just looking at this tens of minutes button again, testing it underneath, I don't seem to get any continuity when I'm pressing it. The button itself's fine, but I just wonder if the wire's just was broken somewhere, or something's happened to it. I'm sure it tested okay, but I just put the meter across it, press the button, and no, there's nothing. So I'm going to take the button out and to see what's gone on. So yeah, this iron should be hot enough now, hopefully. So, okay, so what's gone on? Well, you see the wire there. Ah, there we go. It's broken there. Well, it's just not soldered. Okay, so throw caution to the wind and do it on the carpet. Yeah, it's part of the reason I don't like doing lap joints. I mean, it's fine, but if you're winding them round, I don't know whether that's actually done it. Yeah, seems to have. Okay. That is now working. So let's pop this back in. So getting the orientation right. So the thick one goes to the back, thick leg. Absolutely terrible technique of doing that. Just check that is actually flush. So I'm just getting a little click as it sort of properly sits down. So yeah, that hopefully should be all right now. Let's see if I can actually do this one-handed with the probes. I haven't got very good contact there, but it's sounding good. A bit blobby the solder as well. Let's try and get it so it is actually making good contact. Okay, well, let's put it back in and see if that has indeed fixed the problem. Right, okay, well, here goes, I suppose. It's all plugged in as well. Clock set. Yeah, it's working now. And there was me. I thought I was going to have to get really in depth and component level testing, finding out which chip was playing up, and it's not. It's not at all. It is literally just that little bit of the break on that wire. I think it must have just been intermittently working when I took it out and tested it. It must have touched, but obviously it's floating about, and testing it tonight, it wasn't working. So yeah, that was a bit unlucky, really. That it sort of tested working, and then it obviously wasn't. It was intermittent. So what's next? I mean, I think we're about ready to put it back together, and then I think what we'll do is we'll check the deck, just check it for back tension and torque. Be interested to see what the fast forward torque is. Now I've used that old tyre, and to see how that compares to rewind as well. And then it's good to go. So yeah, let's crack on. It's all back together, but I've left the top off just for now, because we'll try those cassettes, and it just makes it easier to see the readings without the door being on there. So let's press play. I've given it a bit of a clean as well. It's absolutely lovely, but yeah, it's working really well. And tracking furthest left, tracking right, and you notice we don't actually have that rocking anymore. So we're having like a picture instability problem. Let me just do a capture, and you can see then that it is actually completely and utterly steady. So yeah, it's really, really solid. So I'm so pleased with that. You know, it's brilliant. It's just a great machine. And certainly something to bear in mind, though, if you have got the picture just sort of rocking a little bit back and forth, and you've changed the belts in the idler tyre, it's probably going to be that idler tyre that's causing it, because it's just catching the spool, and it's just causing the heads, because it's driven off the bottom of the head drum. It just causes it to sort of disturb the free spin. So yeah, really cool to have found that out, to be honest. Okay, so let's just test back tension and everything else, and put the top on, and job will be a good one. Let's crack on. The Sony case is open, and let's try, first of all, let's try fast forward rewind. So helpfully it is actually written on there. So rewind is 8, fast forward 12, unlace 1. So let's see if we get anywhere near there. So there's no tape in this one. So fast forward. Yeah, that's actually, it goes beyond. So 12, yeah, it's going to 12, all right. Rewind, yeah, that's really good. And then, so they're minimums, so it's over that. And then 1 from lace, that's fine. Cool, so let's try take up and back tension. So, back tension should be 35 to 45. Oh, it's actually 60. That's quite high. And take up is 60 to 110, which it is. So there's a little bit of fluctuation there. But yeah, the back tension is actually quite high. So I'm tempted to actually back that off a bit. So just adjusting the back tension, difficult to show, especially with the lid on, but it's possible. So I've slackened off that screw there. You can see the green paint there. Just moved it slightly towards the front of the machine, and tighten that up and see what it looks like. Okay, let's try it again. I don't mind if it's a little bit over that, but I don't really want it like almost double. I've already dropped it down that much. Dropped it down 5. So it's 55 and the upper limit's 45, so I could, struggling to focus on that, so I could back it off a little bit more, I suppose. Yeah, it's dropping a little bit actually, getting closer to 50. Yeah, let's drop it back a bit more. Okay, so here it goes again, and play. Oh, I'll drop that. Sorry, 10 now. Interesting. So that's dropped right the way back. So let's try that again. Okay. Still a bit low, just over. Oh, about 20. Yeah, it's highly achievable then. Okay, so after an awful lot of fiddling, I managed to get it to 40, which is slap bang in the middle. Happy with that. Let's go a little bit all over the place. Yeah, it's about sort of 35, 40, a little bit below 35. But I'm happy with that. We'll see what the performance is like with the cassette, but I think that'll be fine. So yeah, let's try a cassette. So yeah, that's it. It's absolutely fine. Yeah, I mean, tracking is still good. Just mute that. So furthest left, furthest right, we'll just cut in. So yeah, that's fine. Let's try the pause. Yeah, that's fine. 2 heads. What do you expect, really? It's not bad. Picture search. Yeah, you see there's bits of colour in there, but it's never going to be great. But yeah, that's not bad at all. Huh, not a bad still. So yeah, that's brilliant. So there we have it, all good to go, and what a wonderful machine. Just so pleased with it. Let's just set this clock quick. Working nicely, lovely. Let's pick a day, any day. So yeah, it's really great. I'm so pleased with it. So yeah, just really a very, very nice machine, and I'm sure Kevin will be very, very pleased with it, especially now we've backed off the back tension as well. That will help prolong the life of the machine, which is fantastic. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this one, and this sort of short series. It's been very, very busy at the moment, so I've sort of been, well, I had to do this in 3 parts, to be honest. But you know, it's quite interesting because we've sort of blocked it off into the issues, and then this one is just sort of fixing that wire and the idler as well. That was interesting. But yeah, and I hope you enjoyed seeing the talk cassettes as well. So with that, thank you very much for watching, and I will hopefully see you in another video. Bye for now.